Cell phone service, data service, and internet on a cruise ship. It is possible, and we're going to show you how to do it without breaking the bank. Hey guys, I'm Michael, and welcome to the channel. Here we share tips on cruise vacations and how to save money doing it. If that sounds good to you, then be sure to subscribe and check out our other videos. We have a lot more coming up. Now, so many people have so many stories to share about using a cell phone on a cruise ship. So many of those stories unfortunately end in disaster. But hey, we're not going to let that happen here. Okay, let's start with the bare truth here. When you're on a ship and you're out there in the middle of the ocean, obviously there are no cell phone towers around, and you can be at the mercy of the cruise line. Most of the cruise lines do offer an onboard cell plan, but it's not exactly cheap usually. You also will have a phone in your cabin, but this option is definitely not cheap either. Personally, I would reserve both of these options as a last case scenario if all else failed and you just absolutely had to make phone calls using them. Instead, let's look at some other options here. Of course, the many different cruise lines cruise all over the world, but here in the U.S., some of the more popular cruises are to the Caribbean, Alaska, the Bahamas. So if you have a U.S.-based cell phone provider, then there is a good chance that some of the ports that you will be visiting will be U.S. territory, and you will be able to use your cell phone there. You can call home, check on things, whatever you need to do. Now just be sure that you are a good far distance away from the ship so that your phone isn't picking up the signal from the ship. Okay, for other ports of call that are not covered under your current plan, these will be considered international calls from that country. All right, here's another option. Have your itinerary there in front of you with where you're going and the dates, and give your cell phone provider a call and see what they can do for you. This is what I do. And for me, with my carrier, they offer a little mini plan that is good for only that month, and it covers me pretty much anywhere I am off the ship, and the plan is about $40, and that is a one-time charge. Now there may be some new plans offered, so be sure to check and see. Okay, but what about cell phone service on the ship? Okay, well, there's a little secret that I want to share with you, but I want to talk about data and internet first because that's a part of it. The cruise lines do offer a few different data and internet plans. One plan is for social media only. It's like a $4 or $5 a day plan, and it allows you to access Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, messengers, and other social media apps on your phone. Now, here is a little secret. If you have a good internet connection on the ship, you can utilize some of the messaging apps like Facebook Messenger to make voice calls for free. Now, they do offer larger internet packages, perhaps if you're taking a laptop or you just want full internet service on your phone. These plans will, however, be somewhat more expensive. With these plans, though, you would be able to use Magic Jack and some of the other apps to make voice calls also. Okay, so yes, there are some options here. Now, if you're really not sure, please by all means check with your provider ahead of time to find out some options there as well. Alright, coming up in our next video, we're going to wrap up this series with part 6, and we're going to be talking about one of my favorites, onboard credits. Yes! Who doesn't like free money, right? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss anything. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.